that might be coming. Other than that, biggest rule we have, no bitching and moaning over the race chat. If you do have an issue with the driver, please take it up with either the driver or an admin after the race. And obviously make sure we're staying in the inside or outside lane, no changing lanes before the start or restart. Other than that, 125 laps tonight. Good luck to the playoff drivers there and have some fun.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. Good luck, have fun.
So we are getting ready here. Second race of the second round here. We have one driver not showing up this week. That is the 9-something of Troutman not showing up. So we have top three are chase drivers, obviously. Max, Brandon, and Richard. Then Sean is 5th. James is 7th. Tim is 9th. And then we have the rest from Josh and Patrick right there in front of us. Row or two in front of us. So we will keep smart strategy. Took a full fuel run. Can make it about 42 laps or so. Which would, if it goes green the full race, would get us directly to about a 2 or 3 laps to the good situation. So I expect at least 1 or 2 cautions today. Just based on the setup and based on how this is Iowa, you know, a lot of cars getting loose off of turn 4 here. So we will be smart with the strategy. Don't want to pull something that'll knock us out of the chance here of making it to the next round. Next round, I think, is pretty good for me at least. Can't remember where we go. We go to the trucks to a 1.5 miles first, and then we go to the Bristol with Cup cars. And I did take a few laps there this week since the Cup cars were there in the A series with the fixed setup. And it's not terrible, but it's not great, as is most of the fixed setups though. So this one's actually pretty decent, I would say. Probably one of the better ones. So we'll be smart here. We know we're ahead of Patrick, I think, in the points. We're ahead of Josh as well by like 6. So my main person I'm fighting right now is probably Josh. I'm going to try to stay ahead of him. If I can beat him, we'll make it to the next round. No problems. So we'll be smart here. Keep the car till the end. Hopefully get us to the third round. Did want to give us a little room there on the start, just in case there was anybody checking up like last week. Well, like I said, it can get very tricky off of turn 4, and I don't know if someone just drove it in a little too hard there. I couldn't tell exactly, but looks like the 81 of Patrick already has damage. And there was a few cars that quickly exited to the pit road, but I'm not sure if any of them were chase cars. So it'll let it cycle out here, and then we'll see. I don't know what's going on down here.
Needs to pass me.
Sorry.
Okay, dude.
And the brake did not work. I think it's because I had the brake bar really low. That's probably why. Only reason I wanted to top off there is probably because, like I was saying about that fuel thing, I think we're going to have more yellows. But you never know. Plus, if we have a yellow in like 10 laps now, I'm probably going to just stay out. We can get a lap lead, get a point for that. If we have a chance to get that lap lead, I'm going to take that opportunity all night long because any points are helpful. Should get the 2-0 here, maybe. Maybe not. Not sure why they're why it's being delayed, but whatever. I might come back down at the 1 to go too, because that would get us in a very easy 40-40 strategy for tires, and maybe even a little bit earlier, because we are going to fall off at least about roughly a second and a half, I would say, among a full run. So if we're able to pit 3 or 4 laps before some other people, we're going to pick up a big amount of time. And the best part is that it doesn't fall off for the first 10 or 12 laps of a run. You run pretty consistent times for those first 10 laps of a run, and then after that 10 lap mark, 15 laps is where it starts to fall off 2-3 tenths. So I'm gonna see how many cars do we have on the track. 22. Yeah, I'm gonna top off right here. I'm going with the conservative run because we are ahead of people on the point. So I'm not going to go... It's not like we were trying at Texas, even though I was locked in unannounced to me because I wasn't paying attention to the points, but and who was starting the race. But we were locked in, but we went with that interesting strategy about the saving fuel and making fuel runs. And if we would have got a caution there late, we probably would have been okay with that strategy, but we obviously didn't get the caution we wanted, so we had to pit. But then we took 2 tires, still went aggressive, and we were still able to come out of that with a solid top 10. So that's all we're looking for today. If we can get a solid top 10, 7th, 8th, something like that, we will be easily to the next round, unless one of them guys in front of us wins. I don't know why that's doing that. I'm gonna have to put the brake to the floor, I guess, when we pit. I know the 81 did have some left front damage, so I don't know how much that's going to affect him, though. sure what the hell that was. The track has gotten slicker since practice, that's for sure. I'm gonna be smart up here because these guys are damaged. And Eric is not on the lead lap, so. I think I crowded him right there. I appreciate that if he lifted. I think I did. I didn't want to get into the wall down there. And that's looks like it's gonna be it.
Hit the wall, fellas. Close. And you're gonna have to rip the lower front portion off of it and then cut the top portion
Safe side
off.
of 2.
Finish up as best we can. All right, buddy. Line up behind 184. You're gonna be coming around the 922. You gotta start the back of the field. It's too soon. What? You gotta fish